top 10 albinism wins.
All right, so let's get started. Okay, we're going to start off with number 10, organized in no particular order, but number 10 is we don't go gray.
No gray, because if there's no pigment to lose, it's just going to stay this awesome color forever.
What you see is what you get, so
I consider that a win. It's pretty great. Brings us into number 9, which is that having albinism is like the perfect canvas for if you like to experiment with like different colors, whether it be on your hair or with your makeup. If you're skilled in that department, that's not so much me, but you know, maybe one day, I don't know. But I mean, Matt's dyed his hair before. A lot of people in the albinism community do. A lot of people experiment with really fun makeup. Like I said, that is not my forte.
I've never done the makeup, just for
that we know of.
Just as a quick note, never done the makeup.
I mean, let's be honest though, the foundation debacle is a struggle. The struggle is really real with finding the perfect foundation, but you know, we're getting there.
How do you match a color to absolute white? I mean, you basically have to go to Lowe's Hardware in order to go to their paint section and say, I think this one's gonna work out. This one matches my skin tone perfectly.
It's rough. Yeah, you know, it's okay. We're getting there though, maybe one day. So now we're at number 8, which is we shouldn't be in the sun, so that means less damage to your skin in the long haul.
Smooth,
beautiful
skin.
So nice, wrinkle free.
Assuming that you actually abide by this rule, because
we're not always great.
I'm horrible at it, to be honest. I've gotten some pretty bad sunburns in the past. Really not good for anybody in general, but least of all us. So
yeah, it's okay. All of us have been there. We've all had a sunburn, but I think everyone in the albinism community they can probably recall that story of that sunburn.
But assuming that you abide by those rules, then yes, you will have damage-free skin. It's all nice and smooth and untainted by the UV rays of the sun.
Winning.
Number 7, gadgets. Because we've got to carry all around all the cool little toys and everything like that help us get around and function in everyday life.
And I mean, who wouldn't want to carry around these fun little contraptions?
You've got
bioptics.
Reading glasses?
Nice.
Night watching the neighbors.
A monocular. That's not what that's meant for, Matt.
A pocket magnifier?
Is that a bug or a fuzz? Okay, it's a fuzz.
And so much more that we haven't even listed. Number 6, awesome poker face. See, when everybody's reading your face for poker, they're wanting to look at, are you nervous? Do you have that sort of shifty-eyed look about you? The great thing about having Nystagmus is that our eyes are always shifting. So whether it be a good poker face or trying to be a little bit more deceptive, we can get away with a pretty good lie.
Who knows what we're thinking? Our eyes can't focus. Thanks, Nystagmus. So now we've arrived at number 5 on our countdown, and this is more specifically for the ladies out there. And this might be a little TMI, but we're friends, so we're just gonna go there.
Oh boy.
So the hair on your legs is awesome and white, like this is. So I mean, you could probably get away with not shaving quite as often because you can't really see it.
Is that why you're wearing pants?
Maybe.
Another thing too is that it actually applies to the guys as well. Sometimes, you know, you got work in the morning and you're like, I don't really feel like shaving. I kind of want to cut an extra 15 minutes off of my getting ready time in the morning. You don't want that red, freshly shaved appearance sometimes, even with aftershaves and whatever. You can always get away with a little bit of stubble with this white hair. In fact, actually, I've got a little bit of stubble going on as well, but hopefully you can't even tell in the video.
So, perks.
All right, and that brings us to number 4, which is
That's mine. So, as Matt was saying, a lot of kids think that you're a princess because
not me.
because I mean, we're like fair and blonde, and have you seen Frozen? It was basically made for the albinism community. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've signed a few autographs, but there's no harm in that.
True story, actually. This was several years ago just before actually Ashley's senior prom, and so she was in her prom dress. We were at a steakhouse, and no joke, we're sitting there eating, and one of the waitresses comes up to us and told us that one of the little girls sitting at one of the far end tables was saying that she thought she thought Ashley was a princess, and that she wondered if she could get a picture with her.
I mean, of course I oblige.
You can't make this stuff up.
No, and those moments make my life. So I'll be a princess in a day.
No joke, this isn't even the first time this has happened.
No.
Number 3, compliments. I don't want to sound conceited or anything like that,
But facts are facts, and we get a lot of them.
no matter where you are on the self-esteem spectrum, it does feel pretty good when you do have people regularly telling you, oh my gosh, you know how much people pay to get that hair color? We try not to act conceited when we hear that, but people are always like, have you ever heard that before?
We're like, no, you're the first
You're number
one.
Yeah, because I don't want to be like, yeah.
All the time.
I get it all the time. No big deal, you know. So it's kind of a self-esteem booster.
I mean, no complaints here. So now we're at number 2. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Nothing at all, I'm innocent.
Shifty-eyed. You can't prove that I'm lying.
So number 2 is that we are super easy to find in a crowd, or just super easy to find in general. So that speaks for parents trying to find their child.
Or when you're out with friends, it actually also works for our benefit, because a lot of the times we can't always see where you guys are. Let's just say you guys went ahead and you're at a restaurant, you got a table, and we arrive a little bit later, and we're like, oh yeah, we're with so-and-so and so-and-so, and rather than us try to go and find you guys, because we probably won't be able to see you that well.
We can always be spotted.
Exactly. You guys can always be like, hey, over here! So you guys will always know when we walk in the door.
This also comes in super handy when you are a part of a group picture. For example, my class picture from college, I am the only one that can find myself, pretty sure. In this like giant group of people, I'm like, okay, the white dot, that's me.
Okay, everybody, and that brings us down to
Number 1, community.
So basically, when you have albinism, you have instant access to
the hottest party of the year.
Of that every other year.
Every other year.
Because we're talking about the NOAA conference. So every other year in a different city in the US, NOAA, which is
the National Organization for Albinism and Hypopigmentation. If you are not involved with NOAA, you need to look it up. It's fantastic for community, for education, just for so many things. And the best part about having albinism is getting to know the other people with albinism.
Yeah, definitely get connected. So much fun.
A lot of networking opportunities. Aside from the NOAA conference, there are also amazing groups like on Facebook, even some people on YouTube, like just the people that have albinism and the people involved in this community are some of the most amazing people that we know.
Not to mention, it's just a great time to be able to come together every 2 years and just have a blast. All right, you guys, well that wraps up our top 10 list of Albinism Wins.
So if you like this, be sure to like and subscribe so that you're notified whenever we put out new videos, and we look forward to seeing y'all next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.